Hello, the internet. How are we doing today? It's time for a Cut the Craggle building stream, and my, it's been some time since the last one, hasn't it? It really has. I was trying to figure out when was the last time I did a building stream by myself on my channel that wasn't part of, like, you know, some crazy show that your parents warned you about. And I think it was the Back to the Future, the UCS style DeLorean build, and that was some time ago. So, boy, does it feel good to be back! And we are building the Sanctum Sanctorum, which I know is not the newest set. And myself, I've had it for a while. I had it on pre-order, or back order rather, for even longer. Got an amazing deal on it, but I had to wait. That was the payoff. Great price, long ass wait. But I'm finally building it, and I'm excited because I'm going to do some customization. I've got a lighting kit from LightMyBricks, which I'll show you later. I'm going to put it into it, and I've also got some awesome minifigures from Firestar Toys, which they sent me to review, and I haven't got round to yet because of having COVID and stuff like that. But they fit within this build, so I'm going to be putting them in the build, and I'll probably do a review video with them against that as the backdrop as well, so you've got that to look forward to. Just a quick shout out, by the way, if you do buy anything from Firestar Toys, I have got a discount code. It's FSCTK10, gets you 10% off, and also you'll be helping to support the channel as well. I'll put that somewhere, like in the description or pin comment or what have you. I don't know. This isn't a professional live stream. Come on, this is a Cut the Craggle live stream. But I can see we already have some special people in the chat already. Thank you so much. There is going to be a bit of delay because I'm using Streamlabs, but you know, you get all the fancy bits, and it does look quite fancy actually. I quite like that. Anyway, we have Jacob Neely, hello, Icy Deadpool 35, Black Series Supreme Leader Kylo Sam, Monkey Man 9255, and some person called Mrs. Craggle, who I hear is rather foxy. Anyway, yes, what was I saying? Building, yes. Also, yeah. In case you're wondering, these are my my custom minifigures here in the backdrop, or some of them anyway. My Mysteries Inc. and my Return to the Future. Let me know if you want to have a look at those. They're also available on my store, but yeah, we'll get to that or whatever later on. And you know, there's no actual instructions here, which is unusual for me because normally I'm always battling with space, trying to build, have webcam on and instructions. I'm using digital instructions, so yeah. Bear with me because I'm not good with digital instructions. Although saying that, I built Sam Jones's TARDIS. I also built Stargate. I've done some stuff with digital instructions. It's time. It's time I got over that hurdle. Anyway, Jacob says thanks for the gift, Craggle. I really appreciate it. What gift? I didn't send you a gift. What? 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 I don't know. Black Street Supreme Leader Sam says, I got this set. Congratulations, it is a fantastic set. I'm very hyped. I've wanted this set for a long time. You know, I started to regret... Wait a second, let me open this bag. I started to regret not getting the previous Sanctum Sanctorum, the one that was based on Infinity War, but I didn't like that because of the fact that it felt like a dishonest set, if that makes sense, because it was basically like that. You think, oh, it's a city block, but then really it folds in half and it's like that, you know. Whereas this one, this is a beauty. Jacob says, you gave me COVID via the interwebs. Oh, wow. I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations. Oh man, how is everyone doing today? It is Saturday, right? I'm a bit all over the place. Not only did I have COVID, but when I had COVID, I was supposed to have my booster jab. So they pushed that back, and just as I started recovering from COVID, it's like, it's time for your jab now. Oh, okay. And then, of course, when you have the jab, you kind of have, like, mild COVID symptoms for a couple of days. Yeah. It just felt like I've had no break. It's like, leave me alone. I want 1 day of health, please. So, let's have a quick look. Apparently the music might be a bit too loud. Let me turn it down a bit. Because no one's ever told me that I'm too quiet. Put that up a little bit. How are we doing? Is that any better? Let me know. If there's something wrong with the webcam, if it's not in focus, or if there's oh, there we go. The audio's not quite right. Got fat fingers over the lens. You know, what are we gonna do? Okay, right. So first off, oh, we're building a minifigure. Okay. So yeah, tell me how your Saturday has been. I'm curious to know. Oh my God, the ultra rare brick separator. Yeah, I've never had one of these before. No, not at all. I've never ever had one of these. Oh man, that joke is old, but so am I. Wait, okay, we're building. We're gonna build. This is what happens when I stream in a vacuum. You know, I don't mean like inside a vacuum cleaner. I mean like without people talking to me verbally, directly. Yeah. Can you just snap this on? Yeah, you actually can. I do like that. Well, it's not new anymore, but the upgraded cape piece. There we go. And it's telling me I need the bag of power blasts. Which, yeah, I don't know where I put that. Earlier on, before we went live, I was sorting through the bags and the boxes so they were in some kind of order, like reverse order, so like the higher numbers were at the bottom of the box, so I could just reach in and take the next one. And there was an envelope, like a card envelope like this, with the base plate in. I put that to one side because I knew I was going to need that right away. And there was also a bag that was unnumbered which had power blast pieces in, and I put that to one side, and I do not know where on earth it has gone. But yeah, oh well, we can do without power blast pieces. So yeah, let's just build this thing. Icebreaker says, I'm doing well. I've had a really lazy day doing nothing for a change. Those are good days. Jacob's got his taste back a few days ago. Black Sweet the Cal Sam has got his no, he hasn't got his cousin pregnant. 5 months ago my cousin Claire's pregnant. Oh, congratulations. I've been having a good day so far. Oh, Monkeyman9255 has started doing Halo Infinite Lasso, but I'm still on the first level. Mrs. Crackle says behind you. Does she tell me where the parts are, or is she threatening me? You know, you never can tell. I don't see him behind me. Like, what? Normally she's really good. Like, I'll say, where's this thing? And she'll be like, right next to your foot. And I'm like, how did you put that there? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about. How is the audio now anyway? Is it better now? I should also mention that we have got a new chat game. New and improved Doctor Strange themed. The commands for that should be in the description. Although I forgot to add them earlier on, so you might have to refresh your stream if they're not showing. Because I added them right before we went live. You know, nothing like doing it last minute. Mrs. Crackle says, where the parts are. I can't see them, Mrs. Crackle. I think you're making things up to make me look bad on stream. Honestly, that's what I think is going on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sam. Supreme Leader Kala Sam. I'm good. I'm good. Apart from feeling a little bit under the weather, but, you know, I feel like I'm getting better. Well, I am better than what I was. I'm good. I'm looking forward to having this built. I'm looking forward to building it, I should say. Building is half the experience. Half the experience? I don't know. Maybe a bit more than half. What do you reckon? 2/3? Should we move from fractions to percentages? I don't know. And of course, with any theme stream, we also have some new pop-up video notifications for various things as well. So we'll see if anyone triggers those as we go through the stream. Want things like becoming a channel member, subscribing, super chat, stuff like that. Also, if you do super chats, you also get some of the new currency, which is runes. So, yeah. Is the camera a bit wonky? I feel like I've knocked it a few times. I'm currently over it, but you know, we'll get by. What did I think about the new Doctor Who? The new one? Do you mean like the new episode? Oh, wait a sec. Apparently chatbot's not working. Let me restart that. Where are you? Let's try again. Wait a sec. It's loading up again. That should be working now. It's saying that it's working. Successfully connected, so yeah. Try it now. There you go. But yeah, what did I think of the new Doctor Who? Do you mean the new Doctor, or do you mean the new episode? Hey, Sai O'Connor! Hello, hello. I mean, I watched the episode. Why am I doing this? I'm literally just assumed I'm putting tiles down here. I realised I wasn't even on the page. I was still on the page for the short ones. Why am I using this? I got a brick separator. This is what happened. I told you, I can't build on stream. This is why it took me like several billion days to build Diagon Alley. I just started putting them down without even looking at the instructions. Why would you do that? Why would I do that? There you go. I what? Ooh. Seth Bland. Wow, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. He says happy holidays. Wow, thank you so much. That's so generous of you. Thank you, and a happy holidays to you. I'm guessing you're referring to Thanksgiving. Which it is Thanksgiving, or it was Thanksgiving recently, I think yesterday in America. We don't really celebrate that over here, but happy Thanksgiving, or happy belated Thanksgiving to all my American buddies and viewers out there. What are you looking for? Mrs. Crackles here.
Hello, chatbot's not working.
Chatbot's still not working?
No.
It's working. Why not working? Yeah, I mean. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, back to what Supreme Leader Kala-san was saying about the Doctor Who. I watched the episode, even though I haven't really been watching the Chibnall era, because I can't stand his writing, and I didn't like what he's done to Doctor Who. I thought it was okay. I've talked about it quite a lot on other streams, so I won't go into too much because people who've watched those will probably already know what I have to say, but it was okay. I had some problems with it. There was a lot of stuff that made no sense, which kind of sums up Chibnall's era. But yeah, it's over now. The nightmares, they're finally over. And David Tennant is back, baby. Back is the 14th Doctor. Seth says I didn't know what to say. Yeah. Thanksgiving was 2 days ago. Okay, well, happy belated Thanksgiving. By the way, is this even in focus? I feel like the camera's not in focus. I don't know. I'm trying to put it on the on what I'm building, and the rest of the stuff is just kind of like a backdrop. Yeah, I don't know. I think that might be a little bit better. You kind of get what I'm building, right? You can see that? I hope so. Blimey, I've been streaming for how long, and this is all I've done? That's why I need a co-host, so that they can talk whilst I build. Anyway, so what else were we talking about before? The chatbot's still not working. looks focused to me, but I'm blind in one eye. Yeah, I think it is focused. I think I was looking at the wrong part of the screen. Random slap. Is none of the chatbot working at all? Oh man, that sucks. Mrs. Craggle spent like this morning setting up the new game as well, so we'd have something to play, and the chatbot isn't working. That sucks. Man. The notifications work though, as we saw with the generous super chat from Seth Bland. Seth Bland is also a YouTuber and a very, very talented artist as well, musician, so be sure to check him out. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. The chatbot doesn't seem to be working at all. How is my day? My day has been okay. It's been a weird sort of day. I woke up a bit late because I was up late playing video games, and then I've kind of done stuff, but I feel like I haven't been productive. I've kind of started lots of things and not actually finished much. So yeah, it's been one of those weird sort of days. And then I went for a little nap because I'm still recovering from having the COVID jab. And I woke up and I was like, what year is this? Am I streaming today? Like, what's going on? So, yeah. The other thing about building is that normally I sort out the bricks before. Jacob Neely has been a member for 15 months. Wow. Over a year. Wow. That is impressive. Who would have thought that Jacob Neely would be here after a year? Wow. Sly O'Connor is chatting up my missus, and he says the Halloween decorations went down, and now the Christmas ones are going up. No! It's November! Can't put Christmas decorations up. What? Oh, man. I love Christmas, but starting it in November. It gets earlier every year. Like, they honestly had stuff in the stores for Christmas before Halloween stuff. It was just so wrong. It took me ages to get into the Halloween spirit as well this year, which I kind of was gutted about because I had lots of content that I wanted to do for Halloween, you know, for Spooktober, and went to a wedding, caught COVID, and yeah, none of that happened. I was going to do a video about my Inside World Tour series, you know, why I stopped doing that, and what my ideas for the last few videos would have been, and also some of the stuff that I did actually work on, some of the sketches and stuff that, you know, never saw light of day. I was going to do like some horror set builds. Yeah, it didn't happen. COVID kicked my ass. 15 months older and wiser. Well, not wiser. Do I like Thomas the Tank Engine and I'm a celebrity? Get me out of here. Wow. I mean, those two go together like peas and carrots, right? Thomas the Tank Engine, I think I liked when I was like 2 or 3. Seth Bland has been a member for 7 months. Wow, holy smokes. Wow. They're showing off their memberships. They're showing off their members. Wait, no. I'll be as wise as you one day, Jacob. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for something. I can't find it. Not Lego, don't worry. Lego's in front of me. I'm not missing a piece yet. That is up there. Just wait till we get to the stream where I'm kicking off going, there's a missing piece, and it's right in front of me, and everyone who's watching is like, it's right in front of you. Because that happens every stream. Every stream. Oh, something seems to have gone. No, it's alright, that's okay. I thought I had miscounted there, but no. There's a 1x1 on the end. So has anyone else picked up this set? I really like this set, I gotta be honest. I think the weakest part of this set is the minifig selection, so I'm quite pleased to have gotten some custom... That's one of my hairs. Some custom minifigures from Firestar Toys they sent me, because they do an awesome job. And that's saying something, because I make my own custom minifigures now, but I still love Firestar Toy stuff. Someone said to me before, like, why are you still doing videos on other people's custom minifigs when you're now making your own? It's like, well, for one, they're based on different things. And even if they weren't, if I like them, I'll probably still do them, you know? I think in the custom minifig space, there's enough room for everybody. And that, you know, as all sort of independent, small businesses, you know. Mrs. Craggle, I was talking, do you mind? Yes, we know you've been a member for 13 months. Only 13 months? Wow. Is that long as I've had the memberships up? What was I saying? Yeah, I feel like, you know, people in the Lego minifigure space, I feel like it's a very supportive market, to be honest with you. People are always sharing each other's stuff, you know. It doesn't feel like it's competitive, which I think is just so wholesome and fantastic. I feel like I've been really welcomed into the space since starting to sell my own custom minifigures, and I have nothing but great things to say about other custom minifigure sellers who I've encountered. So, yeah. Yeah, these I got Defender Strange. That is definitely one figure that should have been in this set. For me, the biggest mistake that Lego did with this set is randomly making it about Infinity War. Like, obviously, you have minifigures in this set from Doctor Strange 2, you know, Multiverse of Madness, and Infinity War. We already had an Infinity War Sanctum Sanctorum, and we just had two films that revolve around this location, and they pick one of those films and then an older film. It makes no sense. They should have based this part on Multiverse of Madness and part on Spider-Man No Way Home. They could have given us, like, the 3 Spider-Men. They could have given us these villains here, which I've got, like Doc Ock, Electro, over Green Goblin. They should have given us characters like that. Heck, they even with Multiverse of Madness, I know they're not in that scene, but they could have given us like Professor X, Mr. Fantastic. We already have a Captain Carter, so yeah, I think it was a wrong move to give us half the minifigs based on Infinity War. We've already had Infinity War figures. I don't think anyone was crying out for more Infinity Wars. Is it Ebony Maw? Like, no one was crying out for another one of him. But there you go. That's Lego. We love it and we hate it. It's a beautiful set, but I had to pump the brakes on that purchase. Well, I know how Seth likes pumping stuff, so yeah. Jacob says, wait, how have I been a longer member than Mrs. Craggle? She says it's just a number. I'm his #1 support. I used to be 35 says I've somehow already used my badge, but I'm pretty sure I'm coming up to 2 years by now. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I still put 35 as being one of my longest supporters as well. But thank you everyone out there for all your support. You know, whether you've been watching me for 3 weeks, 3 years, 3 months, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Sam says, why did I stop doing live streams? It wasn't intentional. It just I've had a lot going on this year. Last year I thought this year was going to be the year that I got back into doing regular content, regular live streams, and get into routine. Unfortunately, I had to go through a lot of issues, which I can't really go into on here at the moment, but it meant that those plans kind of got pushed back, and I had to do a lot of battling to get where I am now. But I'm in a better place now, and I should be able to try and, once I stop getting like COVID or COVID jabs, or next one I think is a flu jab, once I stop having that and I'm back in better physical health, be able to do more regular content. So you might have seen, I think it was like last week or the week before, that I put a post up. I'm looking to do a regular streaming day to get into the swing of things. Initially I'm going to be doing like 2 streams a month, 1 members only, 1 public. I might then do that as in doing 1 a week, you know, so like 2 members only a month, 2 public. But my aim is to get into that routine of doing 1 of each a month. And then hopefully if I can get into a routine and stuff, when people want to see me streaming, of course, you know, we can amp that up a little bit. But yeah. Although I gotta say, there has been a lot of good stuff that's happened this year. You know, I've done some collaborations with Sam Jones, the Brick Keeper. You know, I've done some custom sets videos that I'm really proud of. I've started selling my own custom minifigures. So whilst it has been a bit of a trying year, there have been some wins as well. So I guess that leads me to a question I can ask all of you. What has been your win of the year so far? I know we're technically not at the end of the year. We've got one more month to go. But looking back at the moment, what's been your biggest win? Sorry, I've got a bit quiet there. There's going to be a bit of a delay, so I'm just letting you type your answers. And then we can see then. We can celebrate everyone's biggest wins of the year. I also might just message the missus to see if she can get something for me. Because I can't find it. There you go. Yeah, of course, Screener Color Sam, I don't really want to get into that on this stream now. But yeah, let us know, I want to know, come on people, everyone's going to have some wins under their belt this year. It's been 11 months, come on. Let's celebrate some good stuff. Ooh, we've got a blue plate going down. My hair is getting everywhere. This is the thing when you have long hair. It just seems to get everywhere. On your hands, on your arms, on your desk. Everywhere. Hello, hello, it's Andy Yu. Hello, another channel member. Welcome, welcome. Andy, I was just asking in the chat, what is your biggest win of the year so far? So far nobody has said anything, which I'm a little bit sad about. I hope people have had some wins, surely. Back onto the no, that's the wrong page. That's the right page. Back on the instructions. And thank you, Mrs. Craggle. Forgot to say thank you. She popped in, popped out, like a silent ninja. She's a good egg, Mrs. Craggle. She really is. 5 out of 5 stars. Would definitely recommend as a wife. But you can't have her as a wife. She's my wife. Go get your own. Other wives are available, but not as good as my wife. My wife's the best. My wife's better than your wife. The Batman finally coming out. That's Jacob Neely's win. Fair enough. At least you contributed something. The only win of all the people watching right now. Yeah, I still haven't got around to rewatching that. I watched it in the cinema, obviously, and I did say I wanted to see it again because there was some stuff that I was undecided about. I got it on Blu-ray, 4K, and I just haven't had the time to rewatch it. I did want to do a Batman watch party with members only, but trying to figure out the logistics of that just kind of didn't happen. Hopefully we can do something like that in the future though, maybe on a special members only live stream. I know we're also planning on doing a members only pizza party live stream, and we're going to have some prizes for that. Hopefully this time Jacob produces something other than a picture of a cardboard box for a pizza. Sorry. That actually happened, by the way. Ice to People 35 says, gonna be starting a new better paid job in a few weeks. That has been my win of the year so far. Oh, congratulations! Didn't realise. Wow. Fantastic. Oh, congratulations on the new job. Yeah, definitely better to be paid. Definitely good to be paid better, rather. Especially, you know, in these times of just crazy cost of living crisis. Monkeyman9255 says, I don't think this is my biggest win this year, but it's a recent one. I got a 102 on my force test in physics a couple of weeks ago. I don't know what that is, 102. Like, I know A, B, C, D, you know the grades, but congratulations, I'm guessing it's good, so well done. Fantastic. Physics is important. Remember, without gravity, we'd all be just floating around. Jacob's seen it many, many times. And I thought I saw something pop up, but now it's gone. I thought I saw a comment off Andy, but yeah, I don't know. It's disappeared. And Supreme Nirkao Sam says their favourite this year is going to college. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, definitely. I loved college. I hated high school. I really did. I did not like high school. I mean, I had moments. I made some friends, but I just did not like it, the whole experience of it. I felt like when I went to college, it was just like, wow, this is just like a whole new world. A whole new world. Yeah, better not start singing. That's when people leave my live streams, when I start singing. You know, they can put up with me being a slow builder, they can put up with my crappy jokes, they can put up with the poor production values, but if I start singing, that's when people leave. And I've realised I must have put something in the wrong place, because I have one of these jumper plates, but not a normal plate. So where have I put... Oh, that's where it is. Oh man, that's okay, it could be worse. Has anyone... That's like the second mistake? Well, it's the first actual mistake. Earlier on wasn't so much a mistake as me just deciding, like, I don't need instructions. I'm just going to build it how I feel like. But, yeah. If anyone's doing a tally chart, you know. Also, I have one of these. I should have a tile. So where have I not put that? Oh, by here. Why have I not done this? Why am I not following the instructions? What is going on? Like... What a fooligan, huh? Maybe one of these days I'll learn to follow the instructions. There we go. I think that's okay. That looks about right. 102% extra credit. Oh wow. How many bags are there? There are 18 bags. But I'll be honest, some of them are like tiny, like a dozen pieces in. And then some of them are quite large, with a lot of pieces in. And Ice Tipple 35 is excited to get some Lego sets. Oh yeah, with more moolah, you can buy more Lego. And Jacob says, well, thanks Craggle for throwing me into the bus. If you remember, I won most unique pizza. Yes, you did. Because, I mean, it definitely was unique. It was a picture of a cardboard box. So, yeah. But hopefully we can have a decent pizza party live stream and everyone can use the pizza party emoji. Speaking of which, we've got some channel members here. I haven't seen any of you use the members only channel emojis. I know we've got more on Discord than we have on here because YouTube gives you more slots for custom emojis the more channel members you have. And I know we're a little bit off the next threshold. On Discord you get more. But yeah, where is all the words? Where is all the members only emojis? Come on. There we go. If you're not following instructions, then you're mock building. I like your thinking, Andy. That's exactly right. I like your thinking. Somebody give this man a medal. That's exactly what I was doing. I was mock building. Have you known anyone to just like, not even have the instructions up on the screen and just start building and then go, wait, what am I doing? Oh my word. What is wrong with me? Don't answer that question. Yeah, there we go. Jacob Neely. Nice dead people representing. We haven't had to use the banhammer in a while, have we? That was something that used to get said a lot on the streams. We used to have people coming in here, or bots. Like, quick, get the banhammer out. Well, I haven't live streamed for a while, so that's probably why. Okay. So I guess this is an MCU set, talking about Marvel movies. We won't go into the latest one, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, because I know some people won't have seen that yet. I haven't seen it, but I know everything that happens in it. But what are people thinking of, I was going to say Phase 4 so far, but apparently Wakanda Forever is the last film in Phase 4, so, you know, that was it, pretty much. Have you enjoyed it? Have you been disappointed? Have you felt like it's been a bit of a shit show? Just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks? Mrs. Craggle's in the background with her banhammer ready. Thank you, Mrs. Craggle. I've enjoyed some of the stuff, but someone described the MCU now as kind of like when you complete a video game's main story and then you go back around like in free roam to sort of pick up the side quests. That, and honestly, that does kind of feel like a fitting description of what the MCU is like right now. Craggle, have you seen the Let's Write a Book page on the Discord server? Oh yeah. I thought that had died, but I noticed you've been keeping it going. I need to get a mod to update that so we can see where we are with the story. We have a server, a Discord server for our members only. And by the way, you can become a channel member too by hitting the link in the description or whatever it is now. I think it might be below the video. Low price of 99 pence. Andy U! Speaking of members, there you go. Andy U has been a member for 12 months. Wow, you've been in for a year. And Andy, would you recommend becoming a channel member? No, he says, I would not. But yeah, we have a Discord server for members only. We have lots of cool threads on there. It's a cool place to chat stuff about Lego and just other stuff, you know, movies, TV, just general discussion. And one of the threads or channels on there is where we're writing a book together, and every day everyone can contribute one word. Okay, maybe I'm missing a brick. Oh, there it is. I knew it! As soon as I vocalize it, I find it. And you get one word per day. Anyone can contribute. And at the moment, I think Jacob's writing the book by himself. But yeah, it was quite funny, but I think people's attention span started to wane. Is there a correlation between a lack of DC sets and Craggle live streams? I mean, potentially. I don't know if I've live streamed that many DC sets though, actually. Craggle, have you ever done a custom minifigure? Yes. I've done many. Oh god, hit the light. I've done many custom minifigures. I have a custom minifigure store. cutthecrackledisc.com. You know the first part, yeah. The link is in the description. Let's see. I'll do. Where is it? Let's find the link. I'll put the link in the chat. Pin it. There you go. That's the link to my my custom minifigure store, which I can't even pronounce myself apparently. But yeah, I've done many custom minifigures. I feel Phase 4 could have been better, been a little lackluster to me, but I respect them for trying to be more diverse. Okay. And Andy, you, when I said, would you recommend, he says, highly, sir, solely for the blue beard. Laugh my ass off. Hey Craggle, how long will it take for the Evil Dead minifigures to ship to the US? Well, they are still on pre-order at the moment. They are due to start shipping next month. I'm hoping to be able to get them out ready for Christmas. There has been some delays, and at the moment we've got strikes happening with our postal service in the UK. But it does depend, because I've had some people, I've sent stuff out to them, and like they have it within like a couple of days, and then other people have been waiting a few weeks in America, so I'm really not sure how it works once it gets over there. But I do send stuff signed for and tracked, so you have to sign for it, and you get tracking as well, so you're able to track your order. So you know, you're not left wondering like where's it gone into the great abyss. But yeah, do check out the Evil Undead minifigures. I feel like Phase 4 has been less connected to previous phases. Yeah, I completely get that. It has felt a bit all over the place, right? Like, even as much as I enjoyed Spider-Man No Way Home and I enjoyed Multiverse of Madness, they'd probably be my two favourites out of this phase. It was crazy to think we had two films with Doctor Strange facing the multiverse, and neither of them really were connected. You know, nothing. Everyone expected like the events of No Way Home to set up Multiverse of Madness, and it just didn't happen. So yeah, it was just like it's just coincidence that another multiverse stuff has happened. Let's see, I need bag 2. This is typical me, right? I put the first 4 bags right next to me so I wouldn't have to go over to the box right away. But I forgot that, so I went over to the box, looked down, saw bags 5 plus, and were like, why? Oh, that's what I did. So I actually hindered myself rather than help myself. Can I do a Kickline minifigure series? Honestly, I don't know what Kickline is, sorry. Generally, I tend to do stuff that I know and love, because if I'm a fan myself, I know that I can put, you know, more enthusiasm, more passion into something. So if it's something that I'm not familiar with or, you know, don't like, not saying I wouldn't like it, but I don't know what it is, then I don't think it's going to be my best work. So, yeah, I don't really tend to take requests, because with doing custom minifigures, I have to do a minimum quantity of at least 25, so unless I've got 25 people like saying, we will definitely buy this if you make it, it's a bit of a gamble, you know? To just take one-off requests that, you know, no one's mentioned before. I wish in Multiverse of Madness there were more universes shown instead of 2 universes and a montage. Yeah, well there was 3, wasn't there, altogether? But yeah, I definitely feel like there could have been a few more. They could have been, like, not dimension, well, yeah, universe hopping a little bit more, couldn't they have? I definitely expected it to be a bit more than that, because there was only the 3. There was our one. There was the, I forget the numbers they assigned them, but there was the main one where you had the Illuminati, and then there was the one where there was the evil Doctor Strange. So yeah, I definitely agree with that sentiment. I feel like there could have been a bit more on it. I did love it though, and the thing is, I'm a big Sam Raimi fan. You know, I grew up on the Evil Dead movies, and it was just a joy to see him directing the a superhero movie again, because I always felt like he wanted to do a Doctor Strange movie, because in his original Spider-Man movies, the Tobey Maguire ones, Doctor Strange does get mentioned, and apparently he did want to have like Doctor Strange appear in them eventually. So I felt it was a good fit, and I felt like it was a good sort of like change of genre to the typical Marvel stuff, having the horror elements to it. And in that one clip, the one for the super chat that we saw earlier, where the very generous Seth Bland donated, there's a face that Benedict Cumberbatch pulls, which is so much like Vincent Price. And if you don't know, Vincent Price was an actor who did lots of sort of like warlocks and magicians and wizards and stuff, and he was in lots of sort of like Hammer horror type films, and he actually was the inspiration for Doctor Strange, so much so that when they created him, Stan Lee and I forgot his name. I want to say Jack Kirby, but I don't think it was Jack Kirby. Maybe it was. But anyway, when they created Stephen Strange, they made his middle name Vincent in honor of Vincent Price. So I thought that was a cool nod. That's where the Scooby-Doo line comes from. Everyone was confused in Spider-Man No Way Home when he says, "Will you please Scooby-Doo this shit?" Because they were like, well, this doesn't feel like a very Scooby-Doo thing to do. It was a reference to Vincent Price, because Vincent Price was the inspiration for Doctor Strange, right? But he also played a character modelled after himself called Vincent Van Gogh in The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, which was a one-off series. And in that series, basically, Scooby and Shaggy let out 13 ghosts from the chest of demons and had to go round and put them back in the chest. So that's kind of almost what Spider-Man has to do in No Way Home, is he sent out to try and use that gauntlet thing to capture Electro and Doc Ock and everyone, you know? So that's what I think the reference in that was for, but I think it was so sort of obscure Scooby-Doo and Vincent Price, Vincent Van Gogh, that not many people quite understood it. Surprisingly, that still made it into the film, but the whole things just got out of hand didn't make it into the movie, and I love that line from the trailer. That's why I've got it as one of the notifications on here. So, yeah. That's my theory of why that line is in there. It's a reference to the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo and Vincent Price's role in that, and the fact that Vincent Price is the inspiration for Doctor Strange. It makes sense, right? Hey, the Brick Patch is here. Hey man, how are you doing? I'm okay. I'm still recovering from my latest COVID jab, but I'm doing good. I'm enjoying the build. I'm enjoying hanging out with you fine folk and chatting away, chatting shit, some people would say. There you go. We can't have Sam Jones on here, my Lego wife, because he's currently, I don't know why I think he's still in the air. He's on his way down under. He was going via Los Angeles, I know that much, and he was in Los Angeles around 3 AM, so I myself didn't understand the Scooby-Doo reference. No, I get that, because not many people know about the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. Many people nowadays don't even know that, you know, Vincent Price was the inspiration for Doctor Strange. In fact, if you go on my... Don't go on now, because you're watching this, you're staying with me, it keeps me company, but when you've got a spare moment or two, check out my Scooby-Doo CMF series, and on there I did a minifigure based on Vincent Van Gogh, the character from 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, and I talk about you know, how Doctor Strange was inspired by Vincent Price in that video, and I say that the other person who helped create Doctor Strange, who I can't remember right now. But yeah. It is weird that that obscure reference was kept in the movie, but they cut out the things just got out of hand. That wasn't a very good impression, but I'll work on it. I used to do impressions when I was younger. I stopped doing them because people thought I was weird. And I kind of want to get back into it. Because, you know, what's wrong with being weird? Oh, did it? I don't even think that's a hair. I think that's a bit of fabric off my top. Yeah, you know, it's not hairs, it's bits of fabric. And if it's not my hairs, it's the wife's hairs. I have two long-haired people living in the same house. It's not good. Was this a Black Friday purchase? Did you buy any nice sets this weekend? No, this was actually, God, this was a while back. This I ordered. Ooh, I think back. It was back in the summer because it was when my sister-in-law was down visiting us, and it was like a really crazy deal. It was ridiculously cheap. I think it was from Zavvi, but the date was like, oh, it's going to be dispatched next week, and it kept on getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back, and yeah, it finally arrived, I think, about a fortnight ago, maybe? And I've been wanting to build it, but just not feeling great, so maybe a bit longer than a fortnight ago, actually. But I have got some stuff in the Black Friday deals, so I'm just going to take a little drink. I bought some of the the Lego Batman art kits, which are the only art kits that I've actually thought about getting in the past anyway. But there's a person on Instagram, and she's done alternate builds for pretty much all the Lego art sets, and she's done an amazing one of Bo-Katan. I mean, they're all amazing, but Bo-Katan one in particular, using 2 of the Batman ones. So I'm gonna build that. So of course, if I wanted to, I could always build the actual Batman one as well. You know, not at the same time, but that's the good thing about Lego. You can take it apart and rebuild it. Steve Ditko, that's it. I don't know why I was going to say Jack Kirby. I knew it wasn't Jack Kirby. I couldn't think of the name. Steve Ditko was the other co-creator of Doctor Strange. Thank you, Spacetime. Spacetime is also a channel member. And remember, you too can become a Cut the Craggle channel member for the low price of 99 pence or 99 cents US. And you get a whole heap of rewards. You get custom emojis, you get a beard badge, you get access to members only live streams, members only vlogs, the Discord server. It's a fun time. I'm sure some of my channel members can highly recommend it. Andy, you did. Xavier is one of the best sites for deals. Yeah, it really is. You go away a long time. Like, we had to wait a long time for the UCS Millennium Falcon, but we got a crazy deal on that. It's funny now because like Xavier's online only. It used to be an actual store in the UK. It took over from Virgin Megastores, and it was kind of like a. You don't have H&B over there, but yeah, it was like a movies. Oh, that's the wrong one. Movies, music type place. You know, you get DVDs, records, CDs, that kind of stuff. And it went well. Virgin basically were going to go under Virgin Megastores. He was selling it off, so the I think some of the workers or the heads of the departments bought it out and then renamed it Xavi. And they went all right for a little while. It was around for a few years, and then it went under, and then it came back then as an online only store. So yeah, a bit of pointless information there for you guys who didn't know about that. Have I heard of the company ERTL? Ertl? No, I don't know who that is. Sorry. I've not heard of that company. Why have I got... Oh, man. Why have I got to put that in there afterwards? There we go. ICW35, thank you so much for the £2 super chat. She says, come join us. Thank you so much. ICW was one of my longest supporters. And Jacob says, don't become a member, it isn't worth it unless you're awesome. Yeah, you have to be awesome. Monkey Man says, bye, might return later. Thanks for joining. Have a good time wherever it is you might be going, and hope to see you later. One thing as well, like, do you know I mentioned it? Well, I ranted earlier about how they should have based this on Multiverse of Madness. Yes, they did, but also No Way Home as opposed to Infinity War. They could have included the basement with the cells for the Spider-Man villains then, couldn't they? I feel like we got done dirty on that film. They could have done so much more, but instead we had one set based on the movie and then 2 others based on the previous Spider-Man movies, so yeah. Maybe it's because, you know, Marvel wanted to keep so much stuff under wraps, but like, there's been no sign of them doing anything since then, and there definitely was a demand for it. You know, people wanted sets about the movie with the 3 different Spider-Men and, you know, all the different villains and stuff. I don't know. Try trying this chat bar again. I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on again. It says stream offline at the top actually, which is weird. I don't know why it's not working. I feel sorry for Mrs. Craggle because she worked hard on coming up with this game and writing all the stuff for it, all the commands and everything, and the little messages. So it's kind of heartbreaking for it not to work. I mean, I'm not going to build this set in one stream, so hopefully we can get it working next time. But it'd be good to get it working out. You see, it says connected, and then it shows the messages from you guys on here as if it's working. I don't know why. Hey, Mrs. Craggle. Yeah, see, it says stream offline. I don't know. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. It says it's connected. You want mouse? You could have just asked for it.
Yeah, 'cause I've not seen the bot in there either.
No, the chatbot's not in there at all. I don't know. Weird. Mrs. Craggo's gonna have a little play around with it, try and get it working.
Yeah.
The only problem is I can't see the instructions now. Do you want to move that over to there? Put it by there. Yeah.
By there.
Put it by there. Have I done that page now? Yeah, you go to the next page with instructions for me. Thank you. Is that meant to be the Tesseract? It can't be. When was the Tesseract inside the Sanctum Sanctorum? I don't know. Hey! I was looking at the instructions.
Sorry.
Why are you on that for?
I don't think I've pressed the boss up.
Oh. Did Mrs. Craggle mess up?
You might have done.
Oh dear. Is it working now? It wouldn't be a Craggle stream without some technical difficulties. That's part of the charm, right? Something always goes wrong. You know, the very first time I used Streamlabs, we set all this stuff up, and I was so happy. I was like, we tested it beforehand. I come on stream, and what happened? Mrs. Craggle had muted my microphone. So I was talking away for like 15 minutes about how happy I was, how I was looking forward to the stream, you know, saying thanks to everyone, and then all of a sudden I looked at the chat, and people were like, is he talking? Like,
apparently you're a bot.
I'm a what?
You're a bot.
The ranks are the old ones.
Yeah, I think you have to do something. Let me do...
Should we just reset everything so everyone starts again from scratch?
Yeah.
Jacob Need would be really upset about that. What do you reckon? Should we start again from scratch?
Oh, I just lost the drawer.
Well, of course you did.
No. Keep my points. I have 2,247.
Oh, that seems unfair.
No, I'm keeping them.
Jacob, what do you reckon? Should we just like clear everyone's points?
He's like, no. Okay, I go back downstairs now.
Okay. Thank you. Loves you. Mrs. Craggle, everyone. Told you she was awesome. Let's see. Okay. Don't tell her I said that, though. She'll get a big head. You can't let her know that I think she's awesome. But the chat bot is working now, it looks like. So, we just need some people to join the brawl. Oh, what's this? Jacob Nudie has just private messaged me saying, don't you dare. It's okay, I'm not resetting the points, don't worry. Though I do need to find out where I was on the instructions. And if you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe and all that jazz. It feels weird because I'm going to have to dismantle some of this to put the light kit in, but last time I had a light kit and I was like, I'm going to put the light kit in as I build. It just didn't work because they write the instructions for the lighting kits as if you've already got the set built, which makes sense. You know, most people will build a set and then go, hey, this will be look cool lit up. So yeah, I'm just going to build this and then I'm going to put the light kit in. I think I'm going to do that on the live stream as well, though I might make it members only, because it could be very embarrassing for me. But I'll do a video on it afterwards anyway. I picked that up in the, I picked the lighting kit up in the Black Friday deals. So, yes. I had LightMyBricks had a 25, I think it was, yeah, 25% off sale for Black Friday. But they also had early access to it if you could sign up for it. Like, they emailed everyone who's got the newsletter and said, hey, here's the sign up if you want to sign up for early access. So I did that, and I got the lighting kit for this, and I also got, oh freaking hell, fibers again. I also got the lighting kit for the Ecto 1, the big UCS style or Creator Expert style Ecto 1. So I'll be doing that as well. Oh, not enough people joined joined the brawl. And Will says hello. Hello, Will. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We've been streaming for over an hour, and I'm only now on step 20. Oh my word! I am such a slow builder. But only when I like live stream. I just guess I'm not good at multitasking. That's got to be it. Because sometimes when I'm building like on my own, I mean, when I sort out the bricks first, or Mrs. Craggle does for me, but also I just quite often I'll go, oh, I built that a bit too quick. I wanted to savor it, and like it's done now. But then also I do tend to build the bigger sets on stream. Because when I built small stuff, like I built some of the poly bags and smaller stuff on stream, members only stuff, and on Sam's channel, I think they've gone pretty much without major problems. Pretty much. So yeah, the chatbot game is now working. If you want to look at the commands, they're in the description below this video. And it looks like some people are trying to get a boss battle together. Jacob Neely! Thank you so much. That's the face there. That is the Vincent Price face that Benedict Cumberbatch does there. Anyway, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. It says, give me points. Bless your heart. So you get points for basically for watching the stream. So how many minutes you're here, you get points for that. You also get points, or in this case the runes, for subscribing, for becoming a channel member, for super chatting, stuff like that as well. And then you can get more points with the different games that you do. And you can spend those then by joining other games, and also by slapping people. And Mrs. Craggle slaps Will with big wet fish. Why? Why? A new person joins the chat, they say hello, and Mrs. Craggle's response is to slap that person with a big wet fish. Mrs. Craggle, I'm trying to get other people to join our community here, and this is what you're doing. Come on. First, you don't get the chatbot working properly first time. You know, I always get stuff working first time. Yeah. If you believe that, you believe anything. And then you go around slapping the newbies. Why? Why? Oh, well, you defeated the boss. The boss has been vanquished, and now people are trying to do a free-for-all, I think. I don't believe I haven't been slapped by a wet fish. Is this a normal thing that happens? Well, I wouldn't say normal, but it has been known to happen on occasion in Great Britain. But it's not normally the standard welcome that we wish for people who have just joined our stream, so I'm sorry for that. Either way, I'm good with it. I just subbed, so it worked. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much for subscribing. I can't speak. Mrs. Craggle is just going to slap all the newbies now. They can now make them sub. Oh, man. Mrs. Craggle opens up an OnlyFans and it's just her slapping people with wet fish. Oh dear. Oh, Jacob Neely is challenging Mrs. Craggle to a duel. Hopefully, I think we're nearing the end of putting all the tiles down. I do love the tiled off finish of the modular sets, and this really is like a modular. It's like a Marvel modular, if you will. But I am getting a bit tired now of just putting loads of tiles down. Hurt my thumbs a little bit. I recently caught up, well, as far as I can on all 4 on the UK streaming service on Lego Masters Australia. I really enjoyed it. Obviously, it's not as good as the UK one, but no, I really enjoyed it, and we watched, I think, like 3 seasons of it. I noticed they have a hammer for one, which I thought was funny for none of bricks, but you know, they had a roller for tiles, and I just thought, yes, I could do with that when you got a large stretch of area like this with like lots of tiles down, and they had like a little mini roller that you just go down, and it made a most satisfying noise as well. Oh, Mrs. Craggle won! I should probably be reading these out, but yeah, you can read them for yourself. Mrs. Craggle and Jacob Neely fought in the courtyard of Kamatage, and the clouds of mystic energy began to revealing Mrs. Craggle won. Jacob thinks it's rigged. I love how no one commented on the whole OnlyFans wet fish thing. Hopefully too busy watching the duel to hear that. Will says, don't forget to like the stream. Thanks, Will. And do what he says. The guy is wise. What? Oh, okay. I see what I mean. It's okay. I got a little bit confused, but I'm okay now. Wow! Jacob Neely just slapped me with a big wet fish. Jacob is just asking to get timed out. Don't slap me. I'm not even playing the game. How rude. Wow. And I thought you were my fan, Jacob. I thought that you wore the Cut the Craggle fan club badge with pride, and there you go, slapping me with a wet fish. That hurts. He wouldn't do that if my wife was here. Not Mrs. Craggle, I mean my Lego wife. If Sam Jones was here, he wouldn't dare slap me. Okay, I think we're about to start bag 3 soon. How are we going for? We're going for an hour and 11 minutes. Okay, we can go for another bag, I think. I kind of want to do more than just a tile bit of the floor. Like, how many streams is this going to take to build? I don't know. A couple. Oh, I just knocked something off already. I'm already dismantling the build. Where did you go? Okay. not even down properly, that's probably why. There we go. They always do this back alley on these modulars. That annoys me. That you have this whole base plate. You have like this amount. Normally it's this amount, but for corner modulars, it's more of the pavement. And then they always use this alley at the back. And I just think it's Lego cheaping out. I gotta be honest. I wish they wouldn't do that. I wish they did the buildings right to the back of the base plate. You don't need to have this whole section. Because if you look at that bit there is the building. All this whole base plate, and you got what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Did I miscount? It's either 16 or 17 studs wide. This is like, come on. Come on, Lego. You know, and it's always the same crappy things of like cardboard boxes, like, you know. And that's going to be for other buildings to connect to. So rather than connecting to the building, they're going to connect into like that. That's not even very secure as it is. Like, you know, do better, Lego. Come on, give us modulars that actually take up the base plate. I don't mind the sidewalk so much. Yeah, I said sidewalk rather than pavement because I know we have American viewers, and this technically is a set that's set in America. But come on, we can do better than that. Why is Jacob trying to slap me again? What is going on? I do not know. Okay, it's gonna get noisy. Right then. Andy says, I finished building the police station modular recently. Same deal with the alleyway. Right? They all do it. It just bugs the heck out of me, and I do like modular builds. I've got a few of them. I don't like the recent ones. Haven't been fantastic. I wasn't a fan of the police station myself. I like the donut fishing line for the cops. That was cool. But yeah, like, why have they all got to have all that wasted space just for a crappy alleyway? It just makes no sense. I mean, I know why. It's so they can save money on parts, you know. If you imagine, like, what's that? 2, 4, 6 studs. If they got to build it that way, all the way up, they're saving a heck of a lot of bricks, aren't they, you know? And they go, oh, the price would go up. The Sanctum really feels kind of like a facadist. Then again, most of the recent sets have, and really overpriced. I haven't even bought a set since March. Yeah, I do like this set, but I get what you mean. It could have been deeper. There could have been more to it. I said before they definitely should have had the cells from Spider-Man No Way Home. But I do like it. It's definitely better than the facade one that we had with Infinity War. What? Space-Time tried to slap Jacob. The Space-Time not got enough points or something? I don't know. Is Jacob somehow immune to being slapped? Oh no, it worked. There you go. It worked. Oh, see, this is it again. We've got another little crappy box build, and this is gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be where the other building connects. That's why they've done these tiles on this side to reinforce it a bit, I reckon. But that's what connects to another building if you wanted to connect it. That's stupid. I think the Daily Bugle had something similar where it was like a fire hydrant or something. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I built it. I almost passed out on that stream. But yeah. I know the logistics of why they've done it, to save money. You know, cut down on parts. But it's just so frustrating, the amount of money that we as fans put down on these sets. Like, have you even seen the sticker sheets for this set? I'm sure, well, obviously those of you who built it. Like, there's one sticker sheet. Look at all the stickers on that. Like, and then, annoyingly, I freaking hate clear back stickers. There's all these clear back stickers. And there's stuff that's repeated. Like, there is 3 of this one. 3 of them. Why couldn't you print that? Honestly, I really feel like if you're paying triple figures for a set, you should not get any stickers. It's ridiculous. There you go. Whenever I get this set, I plan to replace the minifigs with the ones from Firestar Toys. Those look so much cooler. They do, yeah. And this one, I friggin' love. Sinister Strange. I will be doing a video on them, but yeah. They're very, very cool. Firestar Toys customs are awesome. Cut the Craggle customs are awesome, by the way, as well. But yeah, Firestar Toys. Andy, if you do use it, use my discount code. Let me put it in the chat for you. I think that's the right one. Did I put FSCTK10 discount for Firestar Toys? You get 10% off. There we go. And also, it helps support the channel. I get a kickback on that as well. Basically, I think it's yeah, it is. Whatever points you get, I get as well. So it helps support the channel. Means I can get stuff. And Will says, "Old man voice. Back in my day, Modulus took up the entire base plate. Now we don't even have half a base plate." Yeah. I mean, you're really kind of right. If you think about all this, it's just pavement or sidewalk or alley or whatever. I recently did a vlog when I literally did an old man voice and went, "Back in my day." So. Yeah, the vlogs are for members only, by the way. That's why you might not have seen it, so it's quite funny that you put that there, Will. Although on the vlog I was talking about chocolate buttons. You're welcome, Andy. Thank you for being so supportive of the channel. So your discount code is the least I can do, and anyone can use it. So. Take advantage. Hey, Click and Cliff is here. Stopping in to say hello. Hey, Cliff. I know it's been a while since we've actually crossed paths properly and been able to be on the same stream together. But congratulations on hitting 1,000 subs. Click and Cliff is another one of our LEGO YouTube community. And as you probably just guessed by what I said, he's recently hit 1,000 subs, so a massive congratulations. Okay. We're actually starting to build walls now, people. Not just putting tiles down. Hooray! Let's have banners and streamers. Balloons and custard creamers. I don't know. Can you hear the fan on my laptop? For some reason it's just like started getting really loud. This is gonna do my head in. Like, why are you there? Just to annoy me. By the way, if you haven't seen, I have actually just launched some new custom minifigures, pre-orders for my latest Ghost Smashers. It's going to be the last in the Ghost Smashers Afterlife collection. The new recruits. And over half have sold already. Over half sold within the first day. They went live at 7:30 UK time yesterday. And yeah, they've they've sold pretty well. So there's only going to be 25 produced. So if you're interested, get your pre-orders in now. Will says, I remember back in my day when the Corner Grocer was released, people complained about how much sidewalk there was, and I had to walk uphill both ways to complain. I also had to walk 7 billion miles to school each day, with a turtle on my back who only had one leg. Yeah, my computer is about to take flight. It does sound like it, right? I don't know why. It's not really doing anything but streaming. Well, and also show me new instructions. It does that sometimes. It's actually a pretty good laptop, but randomly the fan goes on it. I have got to realise I've got it on turbo gaming mode, which I would turn off, but I don't want to risk it whilst I'm mid-stream, so that might be why. Because technically, spec-wise, it's a gaming laptop, but I don't use it for gaming. I use it for like editing and stuff. When are more Army of Darkness figures coming out? I even dressed up as Ash for Halloween. Oh, that's awesome. I'm waiting until the current ones arrive and have been shipped out to everyone who pre-ordered them. But I have then got some more ideas for some more evil undead minifigures. So my plan is, I think I mentioned it on the announcement video, is, or at least I said that I got ideas for. I want to do a couple more I want to do some bad guys, because at the moment we don't have any bad guys. So I've been working on it in the Evil Ash, inspired by Army of Darkness, but I just can't find the right piece for his helmet. I've tried, and I feel like it's going to need a custom mold. And at the moment I'm not in the place, I don't think, to sell stuff with custom molds. You know, with custom like pieces, I'm still using existing Lego pieces and having my designs printed onto them. So that one's kind of on the back burner for now, but I am going to look into it because I do want to have an Evil Ash to go up against the Gannett Knight. I also want to do a Deadite Ed from Evil Dead 2. And I think I was going to do a Pablo and Henry the Red. Henry the Red I think would be pretty cool. Be a cool design. And I've got some ideas of part usage I want to do for him. Yeah, at the moment I'm waiting to receive the printed pieces for those figures, assemble them and get them all shipped out, the ones that have already been announced or up for pre-order, and then I'll probably finalise some designs, get some prices together of how much parts are going to cost me to get, because that's the sad thing. I had, when I did the Ghost Smashers release yesterday, Ghostbusters News, who has been a big supporter of me with this, did a video telling people that I had done another Ghost Smashers collection, and the comments on the video, at least, have been mostly negative. And I guess it's, you know, people who are just Ghostbusters fans who perhaps don't have any experience with, you know, custom Lego minifigure market, or, you know, they don't seem to understand that stuff that's produced by individuals, custom stuff, is going to cost more than like official Lego minifigure packet that you can pick up, you know, in your local supermarket. Like, you know, I have to get official Lego pieces. I have to make sure they're cleaned. I have to then get them custom printed. I have to assemble them. Some pieces have to be painted. You know, I have to do designs myself. It's just like a lot more costs for me because I don't have the resources that a big multi-billion-dollar company does. But yeah, a lot of people were like, how is this costing more than this? And I just thought, well, you know, I gotta take it on the chin and just let it go over my head, I guess, because I know there are way more expensive custom minifigures out there. There's custom minifigures that go for 3 figures, you know? But it was a little bit hurtful to see some people were kind of basically insinuating that I was ripping people off with the prices when on this latest collection I might actually lose money on, because some of the parts have gone massively up in price. But I wanted to do this final one to complete the series that I started. You know, just my own OCD, if nothing else. So I was like, well, if I do this and I break even, that's good. If I take a loss, then I'll, you know, just have to say that, put down to experience, you know. But I am just a sole trader. I'm not a big company. I'm just one person, and you know, I don't get like wholesale prices. Like when I buy blister packs for the Ghost Smashers, I pay the same price that anyone would do just buying them, you know, as an individual. I don't get any sort of company discount. And same with other stuff, you know, I don't have my own printing facilities. I have to rely on outsourcing for that, and their person does a great job, but it does mean that I can experience sometimes unexpected delays. Also, you know, I have to take their costs. You know, I can't just do it for production cost, you know. So, but yeah, overall, the response has been fantastic. I mean, to sell over half of them in less than 24 hours, was in less than 12 hours, is unbelievable. And it shows that people like my designs and they like my figures, and you know, they want them. So that honestly is a fantastic feeling, just to see that people want something that you've created, you know. But I won't lie, I was kind of amused, but also, you know, I think it's impossible not to have a little sort of sting of hurt. I think it's because I don't know, it was the idea of me someone sort of insinuated that it wasn't fair, that what I was charging, you know, and I'm thinking, well, I might lose money on this, you know, and you're telling me that I should be charging even less. It's like, I mean, someone once commented on one of my custom minifigure drops saying, like, how can you charge this in these days of insane inflation with food prices and fuel going up? And it's like, yeah, because I'm completely immune to that, you know. I haven't got to pay for food and fuel myself, you know. But you know, it's probably a vocal minority. And as I said, it's on that platform, and his content isn't necessarily custom minifigures. It's all Ghostbuster stuff. So when, you know, people see it, they're coming from the mindset of just seeing the mass-produced Ghostbusters action figures, I guess. Whereas people in the Lego space who, you know about custom minifigures and stuff understand. And you got to look at the pluses. Like I said, they've sold over half the amount in less than 12 hours. That's what I should be focusing on anyway. I honestly thought the girl from the reboot was Ash's daughter from the last season of. Oh, okay. Do you mean you thought the Abomination Slayer minifigure was Ash's daughter? I can see that. Yeah, no, she's there's Mia, which it was a reboot, but it also wasn't, because I remember at the time the director said that in his mind it was a sequel. Yes, there's continuity issues, but there's continuity issues between all of the Evil Dead installments. But yeah, I can see what you mean. I might do a minifigure of her. Brandy, that was it. Brandy was Ash's daughter. Though apparently originally it was going to be revealed that Kelly was Ash's daughter, and then they changed their minds and decided just to have her, you know, as his kind of like surrogate daughter, I guess, adoptive daughter. And then someone else, then Brandy, was like his biological daughter. Spaceman says, their mindset, I can buy the raw materials at a cheaper price myself. Yeah, kind of, basically. And Will says, GB News has been doing showcases of custom Ghostbuster action figures. I still think your Ghostbuster minifigs were a better quality and about the same price. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've seen a couple of their things. There was something... I've forgotten what it was now, but there was something that I was looking at, and I didn't get it because I couldn't justify the price to myself. I didn't think it was overly priced, because I know that custom figure, custom anything, costs money. I think it was someone that did like a ghost from, I think, the Real Ghostbusters comic series, and they made it into a figure in the style of the old Kenner toys, I think. And this is probably a while back now. I really wanted it, but I just, to myself at the time, I had a lot of bills, so I couldn't buy it. But I didn't think it was overpriced, because I knew they must have gone through a lot of stuff to get that made, you know? I honestly would have paid it for it if I had the money spare. Ice Dibble says, I think your prices are very reasonable, the quality is amazing, and clearly people think so too if they've sold. Thank you. I thought it was the daughter from the prom movie in the alternate universe. Oh, okay. Yeah, in Ash vs. Evil Dead, his daughter goes to the prom in that dress, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I probably will do a Brandy minifigure at one point. I don't know how popular she is, but it could be cool. I was really wanting to make a minifigure of Mia, because I enjoyed the 2013 Evil Dead movie. I thought they did a really good job. You know, people... Oh, I did that one step too far. A lot of people didn't like it because it didn't have a lot the same humour as the other ones, but like originally the first Evil Dead has only sort of become humorous with age, as it's aged. 2 is where they first brought in the humour. There were elements of the humour in the first one, like it was a bit OTT in parts, but it's kind of evolved into that. I really liked 2013 one, and I like Mia. And the reason I did her minifigure is because I just sort of like rediscovered that film around that time. And there was also the Evil Dead game was bringing her in as a playable character, which I thought was awesome. Because the Evil Dead game, if you haven't played it, they kind of described it, the makers of Evil Dead, the Multiverse. So it makes sense to have characters from the 2013 film in the game. But some people were like, oh, it should only be the ones from the films and Ash vs. Evil Dead. I was like, why? You know, if you don't like it, don't play that character. Will says, I think your figures are actually remarkably cheap for what they are. The prices for what the normal GB minifigs go for. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was my thinking in, you know, I've done 25 limited editions for the most part, because as I mentioned previously, I have to do a minimum order of 25 where I get my minifigures printed, which makes sense because obviously they've got their own production setup costs. And also, you know, I'm still learning if people actually want to buy this stuff, so there's no point in me making 100 if no one wants to buy them, or if only like 30 people want to buy them. So 25 was a good number. And I think it made it kind of special that there were 25 as a limited edition. I know some people say I should have made more, but with the old timers I did 50, and my thinking was that more people would probably want the classic Ghostbusters than some of the newer characters, just because I know, even though I loved Afterlife, some people thought that the old Ghostbusters should have been in it more, or should have been the main focus. Plus, the other part of me that was thinking was that you could technically buy 2 sets if you wanted to, have one as the old guys, and then swap out the heads or hair pieces, and then use the bodies of my minifigs for, like, you know, the younger versions of the OG Busters, you know? Because the minifigures for those, the official ones, are very expensive now. I thought about it the other, well, no, actually it was the other month, last month, about getting another LEGO Ideas Ecto 1 kit to play around with and see about making into an Afterlife Ecto 1, and it was just like, nah. I mean, I remember paying about 60 quid, I think, for the last one I got. I got one when it came out, and then I got another one to turn into the Ecto 1A. And I think that was back 2017, 2018, so it's been a few years. But yeah, they're so expensive now. They really should have done some minifig scale sets for the new Ghostbusters movie. And there were so many rumours that there were. I remember people were saying, like, that was the reason why Inside was coming off shelves, because they were making more Lego Ghostbusters sets, plus they were going to do another Lego Stranger Things set, and they didn't want to have like 3 different supernatural base themes on shelves at once. And then we never got the Stranger Things set. All we got was the brick heads and the keychain. There was no Starcourt Mall, even though everyone was saying there's going to be a Starcourt Mall, and even the designer Justin Ramsden was teasing the Starcourt Mall. And I remember thinking, also I remember hearing that the reason we got a 3rd wave of Inside, even though it felt like it was done after the second one, was because the Ghostbusters movie got delayed, so they wanted to hold off on the sets that were going to tie into the Ghostbusters Afterlife. So what they did is they gave the go-ahead to make the planned 3rd wave, which they had previously cancelled of Inside. Like originally they cancelled the 3rd wave, and then they were like, actually go on because we need to fill this space while the movie's delayed. It all made sense. But then nothing happened, and the only Afterlife Ghostbusters set we got was the Creator Expert Ecto 1, which is a cracking set, but yeah. So I did a Thanos. I did fine. I'll do it myself. And there you go. I did those 4 videos of those 4 custom sets, which were meant to be digital only creations, but people seem to dig them so much, and were asking like where can they get them and stuff, that I decided to make some minifigures inspired by those designs. And we've done instructions for the dirt farm. Sam Jones, who did the instructions for those, for my build, has built his dirt farm. Mrs. Craggle is currently accumulating the parts to do her build, and I'm going to do a video on that when it's actually done. We did instructions for the little proton trainer, little mini build, kind of got little polybag style build. And I'll say it here because I think it's the worst kept secret at this point. Me and Mr. Sam Jones are working on instructions for a Ghostbusters Afterlife inspired Ecto 1 mock. So the idea is that some people said, oh, could you do it as a customization of the existing set? But I think so many people want to have a minifig Ecto 1 who don't have that set. What we've done is we've done our own model. So it will be basically, the instructions will be for you to build an Ectomobile from scratch. So yeah. We are working on it. We haven't got a release date yet because we're still working on it. But it's something that I'm looking forward to, and I'll be doing a video on it, and building it myself as well in the very near future. Hopefully, we were trying to get it done for Christmas, but I don't think that's going to happen. So it will likely be now, the next side of Christmas, the New Year. That's her name. I'm kind of worried for the new Brandy. That's her name. I'm kind of worried for the new Dead movie coming out next year. Raimi and Campbell are back as writers directors, but Ash isn't in it. Plus, supposedly, in one of the old universe is. Yeah, I've heard different things about it. Like it's Evil Dead Rise, I think it's called, which is weird. I thought it'd be called Evil Dead Rises, but yeah. And it's set in a tower block. But I'm gonna give it a chance. You know, Raimi and Bruce Campbell are involved, I think, as if not directors and writers, as producers. So, and it's more Evil Dead content, so I give it a chance. And it says the Inside sets have risen a good bit in value since retirement, but not as much as like the Kuso Ecto, but a good bit. Yeah, definitely. And Will says, I gotta hop off, I'll be on the next stream, see you later, and may the force be with you guys. And then slaps cut the craggle. Well, thanks Will, thanks for joining us, and thanks for joining in with the chat. It's been a pleasure having you here. And Mrs. Craggle says, I've almost got all the pieces I need, but Posty hasn't delivered the last 2 orders. Yeah, there's one order that hasn't arrived. Oh, it's been months now. I need to put stickers on that piece in the book. I can't bother doing that right now. Yeah, that is a worry. Because we had an order come all the way from New Zealand, and yet we've got one Bricklink order, I think it's from Poland, that I don't know where it's gone. Like, the tracking just says it's on its way, but there's no sign of it, and it's been weeks. Weeks upon weeks upon weeks. I don't know. Postal services are crazy around this time of the year, but we did order it. I swear we ordered it back in October. So, you would have thought that would have been okay. I don't know. We waited in pretty much today. We didn't go out today. You know, we had grocery shopping to do because we had a bunch of parcels that were meant to arrive. And you can guess, none of them arrived. Not a single one. And I forgot to tell Mrs. Craggle, but I just got an email right before going live saying, hey, due to unexpected delays, your parcels may arrive a day or two later. It's like, great. Waiting in all day and now you tell me. Yeah, fun. Yeah, it is nuts, Andy. It's we've had some that arrive so quickly, and this one is just taking the mick. You know, I don't think it's anything to do with the seller's fault. That's why I'm reluctant to contact them about it, because you know they shipped it out. It took a little bit longer than what I expected, I'll be honest, to actually ship it. But, you know, it's been shipped for weeks and weeks now, and it's just like, where is it? Because the tracking's crap. The tracking just says it's on its way to you. We'll have an update soon, something like that. You cannot interfere with the forces of delivery, the master of the mystic art of postage. Yeah. I got lots of stickers to put on this. I'm probably going to have to go... Oh, my word. The next pages have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 stickers. Okay, I thought it was more than that. I realised I scrolled past the page twice. But yeah, why? Why so many stickers? I don't want to put stickers on. Oh, apparently it finally has an update. It's in the UK as of Wednesday. Oh wow, okay. That's cool. Mrs. Craggle, do you want to come and do some stickers? I don't want to do stickers. I hate doing stickers. I get frustrated. I lose my temper with them. That's the problem. Especially with tiny stickers. Like, this thing here has 3 stickers on it. It's got one on the cover, it's got one on the page, and then one on the inside of the cover. Why? You could have asked Dr. Strange to pick up the package for you and be much quicker. Yeah, right? It just, oh man. Oh, Mrs. Craggle's on her way to help me with the stickers. That's cool, because I don't want to do stickers. Hello.
I don't hear right, that has 3 stickers on this one.
It does, yeah. Give us 2 secs, we'll be right back. Hello, we are back. Mrs. Crackle is still working on some of these stickers, but we're back, and yeah. How are you? Did you miss us? I missed you. What are you laughing for? What are we having for dinner tonight, by the way?
We're not having for dinner.
I forgot. Oh, is it burgers?
Yeah.
It's burgers!
I have some Cajun chicken that I want to eat.
Ooh. Speaking of Cajun, we haven't seen Cajun Yeti in here, have we?
No.
Wow.
Is he hiding?
I don't know. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was looking at the light.
I don't think that matters which way that one goes.
Well, no, it's just the same. Hey, Monkey Man, hello again.
Hello. Actually, even that one. It is different.
Oh.
Which you can't tell in that image anyway. See the symbols are slightly different?
Yeah, you can't tell what they
You
are.
cannot tell. Should I just risk it for that one?
I think the V thing is at the top. No, the circle bit is top. Is that the V there? Like, how are you supposed to tell with this image? Yeah, that's the dot, and that's the V, isn't it?
Yeah,
So it's that
way.
Yeah. Summer/77 says, "Hey Craggle, been a viewer for a long time now. Just want to say I love the content. Enjoy your burgers." Thank you. Yeah, we're not having burgers just yet. Well, we will have burgers soon. I want to try and finish off this bag, and then we might call it a night. Which means I've done a grand total of 3 bags. But hey,
There you go. That's done.
thank you. That is the book.
Is it?
The book. Yeah, we've got more stickers to do, by the way.
You're going back out now.
I know, let's do that. Where are we? That one.
Oh, I hate those ones.
Yeah, I hate stickers full stop.
33. Sure. Oh, there you go. Cool. Okay. Avengers referencing.
So what?
Avengers referencing here.
Oh, okay.
Shawarma.
Is that not fitting properly? Right,
This is
that'll
on
do.
the outside.
Yeah,
Remember in the firehouse?
yeah.
He's on the inside. Cinema/Sanctum, how is it in your opinion so far?
I'm enjoying the build. You know, as with any kind of modular building, as you've got loads of tiling to do in the first part. You know, putting tiles and plates down. But why am I getting caught up with this? This should be an easy part, surely. I think it's because my OCD wants it like perfectly aligned.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I'm gonna try and not think about it too hard. Just get in there. I don't care what you smell.
And a second.
What?
I see behind the button.
Yeah, why are the ranks wrong?
It's probably because it's not updated yet.
Because there should be new ranks, shouldn't there?
I think if they haven't played the game yet, it will show the old ranks.
So you gotta do something first. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think so, yeah. I
Okay.
could be wrong. Is that all of it?
No, there's more. There's that one, and then there's all these ones. Yeah.
Tiles, I'm just going to give them to you. And then you can decide between them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter on those ones.
26.
There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, this is one of the stickers. What do we think of Mrs. Craggle's sticker application? What is that? Zero focusing it.
2 out of 10.
Why is the camera moving? I can't freaking do it, Jimmy. There we go. It works. Now everything's out of focus.
It shifted.
Okay, is that in focus?
Let's see. Stay focused.
I'm trying to work out. There, I think that's in focus, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
that's 26.
26, okay.
Do you not like clear back stickers?
I don't like clear back stickers. They did them in the Creator Expert Ecto 1 as well.
Yeah, the dirt stickers, weren't they?
Well, the dirt stickers, yeah, I left those off because I didn't like them. But the actual Ecto 1 license plate, they didn't print.
Oh yeah.
They made a big deal about printing the No Ghost logo. Well, like, it's one of the largest prints ever. But they didn't print the Ecto 1 plate, which I thought was shit. So you always got that little bit of bubbling on the clear bit, you know?
Yeah, and like I use the brick separator for clear ones, but you can still see slight lines on them,
Yeah.
which is cute and my favourite piece of stickers.
Mrs. Crackle just rubbed the tile on her boob to get the fingerprints off. And now I've forgotten my own name.
Craggle, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's right by here. You kind of have to get it. I had to clean them somehow. My t-shirt was wet.
What were we talking about?
Stickers.
Oh, right, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, I got a build. I hadn't done the best of build for this bit.
Oh.
Alright, that's it now.
Okay.
Alright, thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, here's a sticker sheet back.
Thank you, Mrs. Craggle. Yeah, what just happened? Okay, right, let's go back to build. Done that bit, okay. Put those on. Oh, we gotta put a flame on. Flame on! Oops. Sorry. Oh, man. What did you just hear? Right, I know. What did you just hear? Oh no! I forgot about this sticker. Oh well, she can do this one later. Sticker on the door. Why don't I put stickers on the door? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to call it a night once this bag is done. So if you've got any burning questions or anything you want to talk about, now is the time to let it be known. Ask your questions or start the conversation that you want right now. Okay, great stream. Are you being sarcastic? Andy U says, when will the next stream be? I'm not entirely sure. I think part 2 might be members only. Unless we want to just make else members only. No, I think part 2 will be members only, and then part 3 can be public again. Because I'm sure we'll do it in part 2. So I think our channel members voted saying that they preferred to have Wednesday as a members only streaming day. I did kind of want to make it the same day that I stream on, and then 1 week it will be public, and then the other week it will be members only. But when I did the 2 polls, I think general viewers wanted Saturday, which is today, members only wanted Wednesday. So yeah, maybe this Wednesday. Maybe. I'll be sure to put in the schedule, make an announcement on the community tab, and also on members only Discord as well. But I don't want this one to drag on and out because I want to get this build. I want to have this on display. I've waited long enough. And I want to put the lighting kit in, and I want to put my Firestar Toys custom minifigures on there as well. So, if you were a robot, would you be Metalbeard? No, I don't think so. He's cool though, but I feel like I have too many limbs intact to be Metalbeard. Hopefully when Sam Jones is free, it felt very empty. Oh, thanks, Jacob. I'm not enough for you now on my own anymore, am I? I see. I see. Not enough on my own. No. Should just quit streaming, quit YouTube. Not enough for Jacob Neely anymore. If I'm not enough for him, who am I enough for? I do know that question though, if you were a robot. If I was a robot... I don't know, I was going to say I'd be like Robocop. Just cyborg though. I do love that film though. The original. Of course. It's funny, when you said if you were a robot, the first thing I thought of randomly was Doctor Who. I don't know why. Which reminds me, I do have to do something on the Doctor Who thread on our members only Discord. We're doing a game at the moment where you describe a Doctor Who episode badly, and then people have to guess what episode it is, and then whoever guesses correctly, then it's their turn to describe an episode badly. And it started off really well, but then Sam Jones, who guessed the first one, just never carried it on. He never described an episode, so he's kind of been banned from answering now. Space Time won one of them, and then I won the following one. So it's my turn again now. It's kind of backfired. The idea was to get other people involved, and then I hand-sit and got it right. Dead or alive, you are building with me. Excellent. Come quietly, or there will be trouble. I love the first Robocop film. I quite like the second one, I gotta be honest. It's a deeply flawed movie, but it's watchable, I guess. There's a few things in there that leave you scratching your head, and it feels very episodic. It feels like a bunch of different plots for TV movies that got pushed into one. I actually quite enjoyed it when I was a kid anyway, the 90s live action TV series. I think it was Australian. It was made in Australia or something. Wow, that is actually the end of bag 3. Oh, okay. I know why they got these spares. These are for Wong. Those are the connecting ones. I'm not connecting to anything, and these are just spare. So, yeah, this is where we've gone so far. I'm glad we got some of the walls up. I'm not keen on the stickers. That's quite cool, that little building there for the book. And I've forgotten the name of the book. It's not the Darkhold. It's the one in the first film. The one where he gets the... he looks at the spell for doing the time stone thing. I've forgotten the names of everything right now. I preferred Robocop 2. I don't say I preferred it, but I definitely prefer the first one. But I enjoyed it. I prefer it over Robocop 3. Although I did watch, you know, I remember as a kid I liked Robocop 3 because I had the jetpack, which is the single worst thing that's happened to Robocop, but as a kid. The Book of Ashanti, that's it. You got it, Monkey Man. I've forgotten everything right now, but hopefully you've had a good time. We've been going for a little over 2 hours. We've built 3 bags, but you know, we've had fun. I've had fun. I hope you guys have had fun. And we've finally got the chatbot game working, so hopefully that will be working from the start next time. Part 2 will be a members only stream, so if you want to watch that, make sure to become a channel member for the low price of 99 pence or 99 cents US per month. It is a higher tier, but really that is just if you want to show an extra bit of support. You get full access to everything at the lower tier. That includes members only live streams, members only vlogs, the members only Discord server. You get custom emojis, the beard badge, and yeah, generally you'll also be helping support the channel. But I appreciate any support that you give Cut the Craggle, be that, you know, becoming a member, super chat, or just watching my content. That is awesome in and of itself. So I'm going to sign off now and thank you all for watching. We've had some great people in the chat. Thank you, Mrs. Craggle, for doing the stickers and finding the thing that I couldn't find, and fixing the chat bot, and for generally being my awesome wife. I hope you're all happy, safe and healthy, and we will see you next time. Bye!